Hi everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a Pilates-based full body sculpt, focusing on strength, a little bit of mobility and cardio. Whenever you're ready, hop on your mat and let's get started. All right, let's start with spinal circles. So for that, come onto all fours, bring your knees slightly further than hip width apart, and then bring your rib cage to the right, scoop on the way forward, bring the ribs to the left and release an arch on the way back. And you want to make this nice and smooth and juicy. I invite you to close your eyes and just take a moment here to connect to your spine, your shoulders, your lower back. And just see how it's all feeling today. Go in the other direction as well. Take a few deep breaths here. Make that your last one, and then come back to center. Place your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees back to hip width apart. Let's tuck our toes, engage the core. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, lift the knees 2 centimeters off the mat. Hold this position nice and firm. Hold it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees back onto the mat. Inhale deeply. Exhale, knees off. Feel your shoulders light up, your core light up, your thighs, your lower back. Hold it for another count of 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. Inhale. Exhale, knees off. Last time. Hold it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And stretch and find your first down dog of the practice. Let's take a few deep breaths here. Again, really bring your awareness to how your body is feeling today. Where are you feeling the stretch? Are you feeling it in your shoulders, in your lower back, in your calves, in your hamstrings? And breathe into those areas that are feeling a little tight today. Okay. And then when you're ready, let's just pedal the feet. Push the right heel down towards the mat and lift it. Exhale left and lift. Exhale right and lift. Good. And left and lift. Opposite knee always bends and lift. Pedal and lift. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Heels stay off the mat. Head is placed in between your arms. And now let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Inhale. Exhale, come into your plank. Good. Shoulders are strong. Core is strong. From here, let's brace the core, dip the hips, shoulders away from the ears, and lift the heart up to the sky. Hold it. Good. From here, let your belly button pull you back up to your plank. Up to plank. Good. Hold it here. And then lift it back to down dog. So this is our routine. Let's do this another 5 times. Inhale. Exhale to plank. Hold it in plank. Dip the hips, roll the shoulders, lift the heart. Hold it, feel the stretch. And come back to plank. Really strong core. Hold it for an inhalation. Exhale. Lift to down dog. Good, 4 more rounds. Stretch out your upper back and then push to plank. Hold it in plank. Second inhalation. Dip the hips, roll the shoulders, lift the heart. Good. And back to plank. Nice and strong. Hold it for 2 inhalations. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, and lift back up to down dog. Nice work. Last 2, and push it down. Hold it, inhale. Inhale. Exhale, dip the hips, roll the shoulders, heart up. Good, feel the stretch. Make sure that the shoulders aren't relaxing towards the ears. Push yourself away and lift yourself back up to plank. Hold it nice and strong. Inhale, exhale, up we go to down dog. Last round, push, stretch the upper back and push into plank. Hold it, inhale, exhale, second inhalation, inhale, exhale, dip the hips, shoulders away from the ears, heart lifts. Last time, feel the stretch in your lower back. And then lift yourself from your belly button back to plank. Hold it here for 2 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Lift the pelvis up to down dog. Bring the heels back onto the mat and immediately walk your hands towards your feet. Hang heavy over the legs. And just take this moment here to roll out your wrists. Shake them out if this did feel a little bit intense for your wrists. Good. And then I invite you to wrap your hands around the backs of your legs. Relax your neck. Let your head really act as a weight here. Pull your belly button towards your spine. And let's take 4 deep inhalations. With every exhalation, I want you to gently pull with the strength of your arms, your upper body towards your legs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Your knees are slightly soft. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. And then relax your hands, soften your knees. Slowly roll up through the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Good. From here, let's bring our feet hip-width apart. Ribs connected, glutes engaged. And from here, we're going to sit it into a nice, easy squat, extending the arms out ahead of us, and then standing back up, squeezing the glutes on the way up. I'm going to stand here at the end of my mat, shoulders away from the ears. And now exhale, sit it all the way down. Inhale, lift. Exhale. And up. Good. Down. And lift. Down. And lift. And you really want to make sure that your lower back is staying perfectly straight and you're not starting to hunch this way. And up. Good. Down. And lift. Down. And lift. We're going to do 8 more. 8. And squeeze the glutes on the way up. 7. And up. 6. And up. 5. And up. Good. Keep the core really strong. Down. And up. Last 3. And lift. 2. And up. And 1. Bring your hands together and let's do a little bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce. Don't forget to breathe. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, belly button in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now hold it here. Really feel your thighs light up. And then slowly come back up. Drop your chin to your chest, roll it down through the spine. Soft knees, palms onto the mat. Walk it into your plank. Strong shoulders. Strong core. Hold it here. Deep breath. And now with your exhalation, bring your right knee in towards your chest and step it out. Exhale, left knee and out. And out. Nice work. We're going to do 8 more. And 8, step it out. 7 and out, strong shoulders. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And immediately lift your pelvis up to down dog. Try and use the heat in your body to get a little bit of an extra deep stretch here in your calves. And then walk your hands again towards your feet. Check in with your hamstrings and your calves. Relax your head. 2 deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, and then soften the knees and slowly roll it back up through the spine. Nice work. Let's do 2 more rounds of squats. So shoulders away from the ears, ribs connected, straight back down. Exhale, sit it all the way down and lift. Exhale, down and up, down and lift, down and up. Lift, down, and up, down, and up. Good, let's do 8 more. 8, lift, 7. Good, belly button pulling in. 5 more. 5, strong arms. 4, good. 3, 2, and 1. Hands to chest. Let's bounce. Counting down from 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it nice and low. And then stand up. Roll it down through the spine. Nice, hands onto the mat. Soften the knees, walk it back out into your plank. Nice work, everyone. Shoulders strong. Now we're going to do the same thing, but this time I want you to bring your knee towards your elbow. And out. And out. Right and out. Step the left leg in and out. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And up to down dog. Nice work. Good. Get those heels towards the mat. Walk your hands towards your feet. Use the heat in your body to stretch those hamstrings and calves a little bit deeper, and then soften the knees and roll it up. Good, last round, let's go. Make sure that your ribs are connected, your feet are parallel, glutes nice and strong, and exhale, sit it down, and lift, down, and up, down, and up, down, and up. Good, try and sit it a little bit lower than the time before, and down. Nice, 6 more. Lift, 7, and up. Good, and up, I lost count. 4, and up. 3, 2, and 1. Hands to chest, and we bounce. Keep the spine long. Nice, 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. Good. Feel the thighs activate and light up. And up we go. Nice work. Good. Last time, drop the chin to your chest. Roll it down through the spine. Soften the knees. Walk the hands out into plank. Shoulders nice and strong. And then for our third variation, I'm gonna dip my right knee towards the mat and lift it. Left knee dips and lift. Right and lift, left and lift. Down and up, good, down and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And knees down towards the mat. And from here, bring your forearms onto the mat. Extend the right leg behind you. And let's lift the leg up and push it down. Exhale, lift and lower. Keep the upper body really strong here, no movement. Exhale, lift and lower. Up and down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Nice. Hips stay parallel. Don't open it out. Not this way. 4 more. And down. 3 and down. 2 and 1. Hold it in the air. We pulse up. Little exhalations. Core strong. Good. 8 more to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tap the toe to the diagonal next to your left leg. And now we're going to go over the rainbow and tap, over and tap. And again, try to do this without moving your upper body and tap. That means the exercise might become a little bit more compact. And up and tap, lift and tap, up and tap, up and tap. 4 more and tap. 3 more. Good. 2 and 1, and hold it in the air diagonally. From here, we're going to pulse it again. Lift and lift. Good, upper body really strong. Last 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring the knee down. Good. Just move your pelvis from side to side. Relax a little. We've got to do the same thing on the other side. So center your right knee, extend your left leg out, and then from here, same thing. Palms pressing down, lift the left leg up and lower it down. Exhale, lift and lower. Lift and lower, up and down. Good. Exhale, down. Lift and lower. Nice. Up. 5 more. 4. Strong shoulders. Last 2. Good. And 1. Hold it here. Let's pulse it. Up. Eight more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And tap it to the diagonal behind your right leg this time. And let's go over the rainbow. Up and tap. Lift and tap. Strong upper body. Up and tap. And if your knees are feeling ever so slightly sensitive today, please remember you can always double up your mat, or you can place a little blanket underneath them. Up and tap. Lift and lower. Don't forget to breathe. 4, 3, good. 2, and 1. And lift it open to the diagonal and hold it, and we pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Last 8, 8, 7. We're nearly done. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring the knees down. Open your knees out and just pull into your child pose here for a moment. Rest your forehead on the mat. Let's take 2 really deep breaths. Inhale through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And then roll it up through the spine. Really nice work, everyone. Swing the legs around. If you'd like a sip of water, this is a great moment. And when you're ready, we're going to continue on with our core work. Lengthen the spine. Gently let the belly button pull to the spine and lower yourself all the way down. Nice work. Suck your belly button towards the mat. Lift your right knee up to tabletop, your left knee up to tabletop, and lift your arms up towards the sky. Now from here, I'm going to gently tap my right toe on the mat and lift it. Exhale, left. And lift, right, and lift. Fingertips pointing up to the sky and up. Right, and lift, left, and lift, right, and lift. Good, keep that belly button pulling down. Last 4, up, 3, up, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to continue with my taps, and this time I'm going to extend my left leg, so the opposite leg to arm, and bring it back together. And we switch, and lift. Exhale, switch, and lift. And up, good. And lift. Nice. 8, and up. Active arms, so make sure that there's energy through the arms. Imagine that you're pushing through honey. And tap. And lift. Good. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Now, if you'd like to stick with this variation, that's perfect. Anyone who's feeling nice and strong in their lower belly, you can fully extend the leg and extend the arm and then meet it back in the center. Exhale, switch and lift and switch and lift and center and center. Switch. Good. 4 more and up. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Bring your knees into your chest for a moment. Give yourself a little hug. Good. Nice. Final variation from here. Bring your knees back up to tabletop. Float your arms up to the sky. And now from here, inhale. Exhale. Extend your arms and your legs. Circle your arms around and lift your body up. And lower yourself down. And circle. And circle. And circle. And circle. Good. Let's do 2 more. And circle. And 1. And circle. And hug your knees into your chest. Nice work. Deep breath here. Maybe just like to find a happy baby, wrapping your index and middle finger around your big toes. Open out your heels. Let your lower back relax onto the mat. Oh, lovely work. Just rock from side to side. And then when you're ready, hug behind your knees, rock yourself up to a seated position. Place your hands onto your knees, roll your shoulders up towards your ears, and then let them fall away. Focus on your lovely long spine. And I invite you to close your eyes for just a moment. And let's take 3 deep breaths here together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And last one, inhale. Exhale. Thank you so much for joining me today. Take care, and I hope to see you soon for another class. Bye-bye.